events provided exciting cash prizes with an overall prize.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for this wonderful introduction. It's always nice to hear about yourself from others, right? Respected dignitaries on the stage and all the bright minds who is gathered here. Good afternoon. Great. So this is my first visit to VIT, and the whole area is actually brightened by ideas and innovation. You are the very theme of venture, innovate, inspire, and transform. HP, Hewlett-Packard Enterprise, and VIT has almost 9 years of relationship, right? So it's not just the campus selection. We don't come here just for the campus selection. We work with VIT, faculties of the VIT, and overall, the bright students of the VIT for making VIT one of the best places to study in India. You can go for a clap. So when I came here, so I was asking my son, who is about your age, what should I talk about? And his answer was very simple. His answer was, don't talk more than 10 minutes. Beyond that, they are not going to listen to you. So I am hoping I can take that advice and cover that information, whatever I want to share with you. Now, we talked about a lot of innovation here. Both the speakers touched upon the need for creativity, need for curiosity, how the innovations are helping to build a better nation. What I really want to touch upon something entirely different. This is what drives you that innovation, what drives you that curiosity, right? So I want to start you with a small story. 84 years back, two Stanford graduates, Bill Hewlett and Dave Packard. They came together in a small shack, small garage in Palo Alto, California. Their idea was build something which can help the nation, build something which can help the society. They started with a small company called Hewlett Packard, and they started creating oscilloscope. The company grew into calculators, and later in 1984 into computer. The first computers came out from HP in HP 110 in 1984. What that turned out to be, the Hewlett Packard company turned out to be the path for what we call today the Silicon Valley of US. Now, what they really did is not just creation of a company. What they really start building is, what they thought their vision was, how do you serve the customers? How do you treat your employees? How do you take care of your competition? So they brought something which is called the values and beliefs. That values and beliefs, later turned out to be called the HP way of working, HP way of life. Now, fast forward to today, 84 years passed by. The company has gone through amazing transformation. A lot of leadership changes. The spin-off, split up, new acquisitions, all things happened. But there is one thing which the company kept very close to their heart. That's the values and the beliefs. Now you may be wondering, why am I telling this story to you all? In another few years, depending upon which semester you are in, you're all getting into a corporate world. You're getting into a professional life. My friends, academia is entirely different from personal life. So when you are starting this new journey in your path, you're not just getting into a job, you're really getting into a career. That career can span maybe 20 years, 30 years, depending upon your wish. You could be an entrepreneur, you could be a CEO at the end of the year. So the career is very long. Now, something which you should always keep very close to your heart is this values and beliefs. You should always focus on certain values and beliefs which will take you forward. And as a company, the HP has taught me 4 values and beliefs. And I wanted to talk about 2 of them here. The reason? Because that I believe as an engineer, it's very close to my heart and it's important for all of you to know. I believe in bold moves. I believe in courage to embrace courage over comfort. I believe in taking the risk. This is a belief which will help me to innovate. This is a belief which will help me to do something which is different from whatever I have done all this time. This is a belief where I don't have to worry about making mistakes. Now let me tell you, maybe this is a wrong statement to make in a college institute. It is okay to fail. It is okay to fail when you are in your life career, because those failures will help you to build a career through the experience. You probably have heard about Thomas Alva Edison. You know the story. A man, great scientist, inventor, who had more than 1,000 patents in his name. When he created the first incandescent lamp, he failed more than 2,000 times. The press asked him, "You failed 2,000 times, what do you have to talk about?" And his answer was very simple. "I didn't fail 2,000 times. I found 2,000 ways not to make an incandescent lamp before he identified that tungsten is the right element for him to make the bulb." So the team, I wanted to really tell you, keep that boldness in you. Take risk. This is the age for you to take the risk. With risk, the reward comes. And how do you create that? How do you solve the problems like this? There is a very famous quote saying that if you can explain the problem, half the problem is solved. Now, how do you explain the problem? There's a couple of things I wanted to give you here. One is the power of why. Please ask yourself, whenever you see a challenge, why is it going to happen like that? Why certain things are happening that way? There is a nice book saying that there are 5 whys. How can you solve a problem with asking questions? Why is such a powerful tool where you are questioning the status quo? Embrace that. The second tool, yes. Just simple, yes. Now what does that mean? Yes, I can. Yes, we can. So I'm 2.5 decades in the IT industry. A lot of people ask me, how do you find opportunities? The young kids comes and ask me saying that, how are you moving from one team to another? How are you finding your opportunities? How are you growing in your career? My simple answer is, I do yes. What does the yes stands for? Whenever there is a challenge in front of me, I know I stand in front of the team and say, yes, I can do, yes, we can do it. Embrace that. Why and yes are 2 powerful words which will help you to progress in your career. I'll come to my second favorite HP value. I believe in force for good. What is force for good? How technology can solve today's problems. You are having this amazing graVITas event where you're talking about venture, inspire, and transform to solve practical problems, right? Why did you arrive at that kind of a theme? Giving back to the society, giving back to the world, giving back to your social surroundings. How can I solve today's problems with the technology? How can I solve humanity with humanity? How can I be more inclusive in my way of working? That is what the force for good stands for. As an HP company, I'm so proud we say that, so we associate with a lot of these force for good activities, initiatives. We work with companies like Carnegie Clear Energy to generate zero emission, no impact power from ocean currents, grid-ready electricity from ocean currents. We work with Schindler Electric and other companies to find a sustainable power generation. We work with companies and we use artificial intelligence to scan mammograms. Why? It is needed to speed the way in which we can process the mammograms and help our industry, health industry. We work with DZ. This is the German Center for Neurodegenerative Diseases to find cure for Alzheimer's, Parkinson's. So in order to find these cures for Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, the data sets what you are having is petabytes of data. Now how do you process that? You can't process in our regular computing. You need memory-driven computing in order to do such kind of activities. My friend, these are some of the technologies which are helping, which are making our life, our world a better way to live. With that, let me stop you here, and I hope I finish within the 10 minutes here. So I'll stop you here with giving you two words or two statements. Be bold, embrace courage over comfort. Secondly, be a force for good. Thank you.